Yes, good morning. Good morning, my loves. Oh my gosh, I will get on here and forget to put on my shorts. You know how some people be, hopefully you guys don't be asking me inappropriate questions because I be getting like inappropriate questions a lot. And I'm like, what are these like inappropriate? Why do y'all feel like I can ask me those inappropriate questions? I don't know what it is. I don't know why my camera is looking a little like off. I don't know what that is. It's early in the AM. I'm happy because usually like you guys, I haven't been able to like really get sleep because oh my gosh, my neighbors have been like making like noise at like 5 a.m. in the morning and on during the week like, and I mean like not like baby noise like boom 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 at like 5 in the morning. And so like I'm not the type of neighbor that be like tripping, right? Like I don't be tripping. Like I'm young, I be living, I be loud. Um, you know, it be lit over here. My TV be sounding like I'm in a movie theater. Like I'm never the type that just be like tripping, but like, bruh, like, come on, man. If it's like 5 in the morning, you know, like people gotta go to work. Like be considerate. Yeah. My apartment complex was asking me, they're like, would you renew like your lease next year? And I was like, no. And I wanted to get like a townhome, right? I really wanted to get a townhome for me and my kids, uh, and my dog. Because the thing is about a townhome is that like you have nobody over you. You have people beside you, but you don't have nobody over you. You know what I mean? So you don't gotta worry about like you making noise. You ain't gotta worry about like none of that. So I had to let the apartment people know. I was like, hey, you gotta let them know, bro. This 5 a.m. Like this is not. I'm not messing with it, bro. Y'all gotta let them know something. So, the last 2 days have been so much better, but I was like, yeah, nah, cause like I gotta get sleep. That's the only thing about having neighbors, bro. Where the heck is my mirror? Oh, where is it? Oh my gosh, man. When people clean my home, oh there it is. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, so I was finally able to get some sleep last night. Thank God, thank God, cause I was like, bro. But I love my place. Like it's very beautiful. It's very nice. But the only thing is like the neighbors, bro. Like, and sometimes some days they do like really good, right? To where I don't hear like any noise, or if they're walking, they walk like soft. And then other days it's like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. Like when people be like, bro, what is that? I'm like, it's the neighbors. They're like, I couldn't do it. I'm like, I know. So it's early in the AM, you guys. I'm gonna go to the gym this morning. I've been really consistent. I finally hit my goal weight. My goal weight was to hit 145, and I hit 145. So I'm at 145 right now, and that was my goal weight because I had like picked up weight and stuff, and due to like stress and stuff like that, um, due to stress and stuff like that, my weight like always kind of like fluctuate and it goes like up and down. So that's what has been going on. So I'm able to get like my stress levels and as a woman and stuff, like as a woman and stuff, when it comes to your hormones and losing weight and gaining weight, like well, women we battle a lot with that. So I don't know. Dang, it looks like I put like a lot of this stuff on. Maybe I did. Maybe I put too much on, and I didn't really need that much. I don't know why I did that, but just bear with me, guys. It's gonna look nice afterwards, but um, yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys. You know what I noticed? I noticed like now a lot of people, they're so like, which is cool. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, right? But a lot of people are really concerned about like what other people have to say about them, right? A lot of people are really concerned with how people view them. They're concerned of what people think about them. Like they like a lot of people thrive off of being the girl, being the man, being the one everybody like you don't want to talk about, being they like they want to feel important and they feel like they have to be a certain a person to be accepted. Now the first thing is like when you get so focused on people, right? And you get so focused on what people like, what people think of you, it really takes your mind off of what you need to do in your life, right? And what I mean by that, it takes your mind off of it because whenever you do something, you're not gonna just like, let's say if you're like, for example, like you have like a YouTube channel, or whatever, right? Let's use YouTube as an example, and you want to post something, or if you're on social media, you want to share something, or you want to, be honest and like kind of like express yourself, right? But then the first thing you think about, you don't think about like, yeah, like this gives me empowerment, like I'm gonna post it, I feel happy about it, I'm able to release, like this is gonna help somebody. You're not gonna go there. Where are you gonna go? The first thing you're gonna go is, if I post this, what is somebody gonna think of it? Think of me. If I post this, what is my family gonna think of me? If I post this, like I don't want people to think I'm a horrible bad person. And it's like, care what people think. It makes you create a life based off of other people. And to be honest, like with me, I've never been that type of person. And the reason why I haven't been that type of person is because I like God always tells me all the time. He's like, because I pray like a lot, you guys. I pray a lot all the time, and I'll be going to church tomorrow too. God always tells me all the time. He's like, hey, even if I like get ashamed of something, or if I'm like worried about how something will be interpreted, right? God tells me all the time. God tells me all the time. He's like, Michelle, you can't worry about that. You can't think about that. You gotta do what I'm putting on your heart to do. You gotta do what I'm putting on your heart to say. You gotta do what I'm telling you. You gotta do, trust me. Trust me. That's what it's about. And God reminds me all the time, like, you can't look for people's validation. The type of life that I have for you, the type of calling that I have for you, you cannot worry about what other people think, because why? It's gonna cloud what we got going. It's gonna cloud the mission that we're on. And I know people be like, oh, why are you always saying God talks to you? Because God talks to me. He talks to me when I'm quiet and I'm prayed up. He talks to me out of nowhere, and I know that it's God. When you hear somebody talking to you, or you hear like, after you pray and you hear something and it like kind of like spooks you a little bit, like you know when it's God. You know when it's God. And God also speaks to me through my dreams. He speaks to me through my dreams as well. So, and I told God, I was like, God, but listen, like, this is gonna humiliate me. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, I don't care. You need to do what I'm telling you to do. So I obey. And yeah, I have a lot of people tell me all the time. People tell me all the time, they're like, hey, I don't know why you did that. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. How you're moving, it doesn't make sense. And I tell them, I said, yeah, I know for a fact. I know for a fact that it doesn't make sense, but this is what God's telling me to do. And at the end of the day, I don't care what anybody has to say about me, because at the end of the day, when I live my life, right? When I know people's talking about me, when I know people have an opinion, when I know people are scolding me, looking down on me, people think I'm crazy, people, whatever, right? At the end of the day, only God can judge me. At the end of the day, God has the last say so. At the end of the day, when it's time for me to go to the next level, go to heaven, who's going to be there standing with me, telling me my whole entire life, going over everything that I did in this lifetime? God. Anybody that has anything to say about me, are they going to be standing there when I'm talking to God and God is getting ready to open the gates for heaven for me? No. And a lot of people don't think like that. But the reason why I think like that is because I'm so deeply rooted in God. When I pray all the time, I'm listen. When I'm telling you that God took bitterness and God took everything that was in my heart and filled it with His holiness, I'm being honest with you, right? I'm being honest with you. He did. And when you pray all the time, you get so caught up in God's love, and you know that no matter what, like, God is going to be there at the end of it all. You do not care about nothing else. When you know yourself deeply, flaws and all. Listen, when it comes to myself, when it comes to my flaws, right? Um, when it comes to my flaws, I face and know my problems. A lot of people cannot face their problems. A lot of people cannot. A lot of people get really depressed when they know that they got a problem. A lot of people get, they haven't tell me that my eyes looking all crazy. Y'all didn't tell me that my eyes looking all crazy. And I wash my face too. Maybe I didn't do it good enough. My bad, guys. A lot of people can't face their problems head on like that. It makes them shut down. It wrecks their nervous system really, really bad when they can't face their flaws, right? And listen, it take a bad mother effort to face the bad things, the crazy things, the embarrassing things that they did in their life. It takes a bad person to take them head on. That's the thing about me. My flaws, people talk about me all the time and they throw my flaws in my face. And I go, do you think I give a damn? Like, everything that I've done, said, did, like, yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, it's pretty humiliating. But I said what I said. I did what I did. We need to move on. I know that I make mistakes. Let me read. Let me see. What's up, Banana? I missed you, Banana. And it's not you, babes. I haven't been on here. I've been on here like recently, but lately I haven't really been on here like that. So you're not really missing nothing. How you been? Guess what? I still got my twist in. And I was hoping that you came on here because I was gonna ask you again, like my twists have been in for like 2 weeks. So I'm trying to debate if I want to leave them for like another week or do I want to take them out. But when I'm done my makeup, I'll take my bonnet off so that way you can see and you can tell me. My scalp wasn't itching or nothing until I put some like water on it and then it started like itching a little bit. But yeah. So Godfather, hi, Godfather, hi. It's easier to do when you have Christ. Shame still comes into play, but Jesus is so forgiving on non-judgmental, but he reminds us that we are fallen and can be redeemed. At that point, it becomes fun. Yes. Oh my gosh, man, look at. I love when people get in here and talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? I love when people get in here and speak that word. You feel me? I love it. Yes, that is so true. Now listen, I have shame all the time. No, well, this is the thing. I sometimes I start to get shameful, and then I remind myself there's nothing to be ashamed about, and no matter what I do, God forgives me. God forgives me, and to be honest with you guys, the reason why I don't give a dang what people say is because honestly, the people that really have something to say about my life or have something to say about me, they're not in a position to even say nothing on me. They're not in a position to comment. And guess what? They're not even they're not even doing better than me. A lot of people, when I hear that they say something, I look and I'm like, are you doing better than me? No. You know, like even a lot of women, like in my previous relationships, when I was with men that were like, you know, talking and not being faithful and you know, talking to other women. Women used to come to me and like try to tell me things. But the thing is like, they try to tell me things about myself and they try to have the upper hand. And I'm like, baby, you're messing with somebody that's married and you're trying to come and shame me or tell me what my shortcomings, like, what? So like that's just an example. Or if people try to say like, if they say like, oh, like you live too luxury, right? People could tell me that, but I'm able to pay my bills. I take care of my business. I save money. Like, you know what I mean? Like but they're not living luxury, but they want to talk about me. You know what I mean? Like it's just example. You know what I'm saying? It's just example. So it's like, most definitely when I know that my life, like when you know that your life is blessed and you know that you're touching people and you know that you're going up, like nothing can phase you. Like you gotta get like, I make so many mistakes in my life that was humiliating and that put me on the front line. But God, he was like, You say you want to be famous, right? He said, you say you want to do my work, right? You say you want to help me save souls, right? I got to take your life and use your life. Um, use your life as a message. You know what I mean? These things that you're going through, they have to get out there. That's the only way it's gonna help people. Like, that's the only way. You know what I'm saying? You say you want to be, you say you want to, be in the spotlight, or be well known. We gotta get you ready for these comments. We gotta get you ready for what's gonna come your way. We gotta get you ready to where you be yourself no matter what. Like, you guys, somebody had the nerve, and it was embarrassing. Somebody had the nerve in public to call me non-binary. And you know how embarrassing that was? It was embarrassing because it's like the pronouns they were using. I was like, bro, I didn't sign up for this. Like, I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? But I use that as an example. Y'all know that I'm a strong woman. Y'all know when I talk with authority. Y'all know, like, when I speak, like, it's just raw and honest. And in the same way that I am with you guys, I'm like that with everybody I come in contact with. It does not change, right? People want to talk about my sexuality. People want to talk about my sexuality, right? They talk about my sexuality all the time. People, y'all know that. Y'all see it. It's whatever. My whole entire life, because of my strength. But is that gonna stop me from being me? No. Is that gonna make me change the way that I talk? No. Is that gonna make me? Oh gosh. Oh Lord. I dropped this makeup and this is expensive. I'm glad it didn't break. Thank God. Is that gonna stop me from? Is that gonna stop me from anything? Y'all didn't tell me that my eyes are looking all crazy and like dirty. Y'all didn't tell me that. What the heck? Ooh, when my eyes start looking all crusty and dirty, I gotta be careful, because like I told you guys before, I have like a lot of problems. God forbid that name Jesus. But I used to have a lot of problems with my eyes. So hopefully, and so like when it like, if it like becomes looking like crusty or like weird, it's a little scary, because that's when my eyes like start like swelling up out of nowhere. And I have to go to the doctor. They got to give me like a shot. Imagine getting a shot like on your eye. Like, oh my God. Yeah, so hopefully we don't got none of that going on. But let me read the comments. That's good. Gotta keep them in. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? And my daughter was so mad because she wanted to wear her hair curly. And I'm like, no, man, like your hair, like you could tell that it was starting to break off. I was like, little girl, your hair is starting to break off. Like, you gotta give your hair a break. And she had them in for 2 weeks, and oh my gosh, you can see like the growth already. And I'm like, she goes like back and forth with, she goes back and forth each week. And when it starts looking bad, or her curls start looking bad, she's like, I need to get over, I need to get home. My hair looks a mess. I'm trying to go somewhere. I said, baby, if you do a two-strand twist, my love, and leave them in there, your hair is already done. And all you gotta do is just style them. So how about you do that? So that way you're not interrupting my plans in my life. Because this is the thing. Yeah, I got kids, but when it comes to my time and me, I'd be like, no, we ain't doing that. No. Nope. You interrupted my plans. I spent like this whole week, bro, ripping and running and down there dealing with all y'all. Like, nah, we not interrupting my time. You know what I'm saying? So, but she been liking a twist to fix flaws, because God knows your potential. God does know your potential, and God is gonna put you in a position to where He's able to help you fix your flaws. That's the thing. Like with me, I have flaws, but I'm not gonna lie, my flaws, I feel like now I have less flaws. Like before I had like probably like 10, 15 flaws. No, I'm exaggerating. Probably like 8 flaws, right? But God put me in situations to change my heart. That's the thing. Like me, you guys, I was very toxic, okay? I was very toxic, very always in my ego. Love, like when it comes to men, like love the chase, like, and I'm not talking about like, this sounds bad, but I don't care. Maybe it'll help somebody. Like, you guys, if I like somebody, or if I think somebody's fly, I'm the type, like, I don't care, I will say something. Like not in a like a what's up? Can I get your number? Like no, like I'm classy, but I would just like like try to spark up like small conversations or but that's the type of person I'm like I'm confident like that. So and I love men. I love men. And in my younger days, like I feel like it was like not bad, but like I always have men around me. You know what I'm saying? Like always talking to them, always having them going somewhere with me. If I'm going to parties, the mall, if I'm going to a family function, if I'm going to anywhere, like always have men around me all the time. Some were platonic, some I was throwing it back. You know what I'm saying? Throwing it back proud. There's no shame in nothing that I do, but I'm not saying that it's always right. And there's times where I wasn't always honest when it came to relationships and it comes to people's feelings. You know what I mean? Like when it came to people I was dealing with, I wasn't always honest. I'll be honest with you. I was not always honest. And then when a man will come to me and be like, bro, so you with so and so, and I was like, and I'm not a liar, right? But the nigga never asks. Okay, he never asks. I was like, I'll get quiet. And I'm like, God, there's one thing that I'm not is not a liar. Like I'm not gonna lie to nobody. That's the thing. That's why a lot of people hate me because they don't like the honesty. I don't care. If you're wrong, I'm gonna tell you. If you're right, I'm gonna tell you. You know, if the way, like, no matter what, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't ask me for the truth. Because I ask people, do you want me to listen or do you want me to listen and tell you my honest opinion? I tell people all the time because people get their feelings hurt. So when it came to the men, I was like, yes, like, yeah. And I'd be like, they would be like, wow, bro. I'ma still talk to you. You dope as hell. I'ma still talk to you, but I'm a little hurt though. But I know you ain't gonna lie to me, and you honest. I'm a little hurt though, and I'm like, you know what I mean. But needless to say, it's just that I wasn't always right, and God like will like, I didn't feel bad about nothing because the thing is that like I feel like everything that I did, the life that I lived, right? I feel like because of my choices and everything that I did, it was validated. It was validated. No matter if it was right, wrong, it was validated. And when people say, hey, I don't think that was a good decision, I don't think that was wrong, I'm like, do you wake up as me every day? No. That's another thing. Like, people always expect me to keep the peace and not share my life, not share my thoughts, not share what I go through, right? My grandmother told me, she said, how you gonna help somebody if you're not saying nothing and you silent? How is God gonna use you and you shutting down and you're not allowing him to use you? How? How you gonna reach souls and you not really saying what you're going through? And when she said that, I said, yeah, but people, she said, I don't care, honey. At the end of the day, this is you and God. That's who it's about. These people ain't got nothing to do with it. It's about you and God. You feel it, you do it. You feel it, you feel like you need to say something, you say it. And every time I stand on and put myself, and sometimes I put myself out there being humiliated, embarrassed, and dragged in the mud all the time. You guys, that's another thing why I'm always true to who I am. I've been dragged so many times. When I tell you guys, so many times. So many times. So many times. So many times. I even had it to where I told y'all before, like, naked photos of me got out. Accidentally. And I really think that somebody like hacked into my stuff, and I really think somebody purposely did it. But yeah, naked photos got out, and everybody found out. And people were mad at me because I'm like, how y'all gonna be mad at me when somebody hacked my stuff? But listen, did that stop me from showing up each day? No. Was I embarrassed? Was I ashamed? Yes. But I just told myself, girl, did those pictures look amazing? Did those pictures look amazing? Yeah, they did. Okay, we'll move on. So I'm just saying that I've been through a lot of embarrassing stuff. But the thing is that now later, I'm able to like talk to people and relate. So if something happens in somebody's life, right, I'm like, I can really speak to them. And they say, how do you know? How are you able to speak to me? I say, because I've been there and I know. So you know how people just like, they tell people something and the people be like, oh, okay, like, oh, that's sad. Like I can really, really go there and have a deeper connection with people because I've been there. I know. That's why I love talking to people that been through things. Because when you talk to people that been through things, they're able to relate to you. I can't relate to people that get so caught up on how the world sees them and they show up and you can tell. I can't stand with somebody you can tell like they're trying to fit in or they're trying to put on a persona. I can't connect to people like that. Like I can see right through them and I won't even interact with them. And like even when I'm on like, you know, watching like church and stuff like that, I can feel when pastors are not sincere. Like I can feel it. And I'm like, nah, I need somebody that's raw. I need somebody that's gonna keep it up with me. What are you up to today? If you want to share, yeah, of course. I'm gonna go and get my nails. Like, man, I have this nail tech, and I don't think she knows what she's doing. And the way that she did my nails, they are like lifting and they hurt. And man, like if y'all see my other finger, I don't know if I want to show you guys. It's like all cut up and stuff. Like what she did is making my whole entire nails lift and come off. It's the craziest I ever seen in my life. So I'm gonna go and have them remove these and just put clear gel on them. I'm gonna leave them long like this, but they have to do something, bro, because I'm in pain. And like this is the second time that I have to come back because homegirl didn't know what she was doing. Like the last time I went, and like, bro, when I tell you that, like, it was not even a week and my nails are all messed up. So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm always going out and doing something. And I don't like when I have to go out and do something. And I'm like, oh, well, I got to get my nails done. I don't want to do that. So we just going to take these off. We just going to take these off. We just going to have them shape them up, whatever. And then we just going to have them put clear on and put like something that will make my nails stronger because whatever she put on here, it has my nails like feeling like Halloween. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. My stepdad is gonna come over today. I bought like a big TV for my living room. So he's gonna put that up. I bought some more decorations for my house. I general cleaned my house like yesterday. It was spotless, like bleach, sanitized, dust, wiped everything down, cleaned the patio, like sprayed everything down. Like it looks and smells beautiful up in here. So I did that. And then my daughter has some curriculums. Am I saying that right? Probably not saying that right. Going on today, so I'm gonna do that. So I've been running around all week, so I really don't want to go out and do anything. And then I'm gonna study some math and do some schoolwork. Yeah. So those are my plans. What about you? Next week I'm off mommy duties, so next week I will plan something. I want to get a massage. So next week I want to get like a massage. So I'm gonna schedule that, and next week I'll plan more you know, self-care time for myself. But this week is kind of like, you know, mommy duties. Godfather said, well, I'm kind of new to Christianity. I was absent from faith over a decade or so. Honestly, I'm feeling good about it. I may not turn away. I don't think you should. I feel like with me, I'm not gonna lie, and I hate to say this, but I turned my back on God. Because I was like, bro, I'm going through all this stuff, man. I'm in all this pain, and I feel like I don't even think I can even, like, you guys, I don't believe in suicide, but I was at a time where I was like, I don't care if I die. Like, that's how sad I was. I was like, and I told God, I'm like, you tell me to be faithful, like, you put me on this earth, and like, just to leave me like this, like, that's how I felt. So for the longest time, I didn't pray. I didn't do none of that. But guess what though? I suffered. When God is out of my life, I suffer. I suffer even more. And I come back and I know for a fact, he probably like, yeah. And he kept tracking me down. He kept trying to find me. He's like, hey, girl, my daughter, you're not going to be able to function. You're not going to be able to function or get past in this life without me. You can't do anything without me. I'm going to show you. And then I found out the hard way. I learned a lot of things the hard way. And once I turned my life over to Christ, I was like a whole new person. Like, even when people talk to me, they can't even believe it. They're like, Michelle, is that really you? I'm like, yes. But you know what? When you're changing and you evolve, you gotta tell people. I tell people all the time. I hate when people like try to demean me or like degrade me by like bringing up crazy stuff that I did in my past. I don't care about what they're saying, but I'm like, you know that I don't live there anymore. You know that I'm a whole new person. You know this. So why are you being disrespectful? You know, or why are you bringing things up that like, you know, why are you bringing things up that you know that I let go and I put away in my past? Why are you bringing that up to me? And I tell people all the time, look, before you talk to me, we haven't seen each other in years. Just to let you know, I am a whole new person. The person that you knew, that's not me. I'm not faking it. I'm not lying. As you continue to talk to me, you will see that God has really changed my life around. And the reason why I'm always speaking about God all the time, because like, you guys, if you guys know where I was before, like, I was ridiculous, like ridiculous. So for me to see God do wonders and change my life around and take my pain, I know for a fact that he can do it with you guys. I know for a fact he can. And people tell me all the time, how are you so confident in what God can do? What you mean, how am I so confident in what God can do? God, I lived it. I lived it. When I talk to my grandmother, man, she tells me, like, she's like, I lived it. I know exactly what you're going through. And she's able to get me through it because she's been there. You know what I mean? All right, let me read some of the comments. Hi. Is Matt on here? I didn't even see Matt. Hi, Matt. I'm just here to see you both beautiful. Hi. You raggedy. Joe Salty Tell. Hi, Meek. Hey, fuck. I didn't even know you was on. Yeah, I figured that you all will like get it. Hi, Banana. My shell's raggedy. Shut up. Shut up. I'm still laughing. You said I'm still here, but I could leave if you want me to. I'm like, what, girl? You silly. You silly. You silly. My shell, beautiful, natural. Hi, Matt. Hi. My name is Camille. I love your videos. They are good. And you're so pretty. Oh, thank you so much. You know what? I love when you guys give me love because sometimes when I'm on here and I'm posting videos and I'm talking, I'd be like, hey, all right, girl, why don't you just give up already? But then, despite of how I'm feeling, I still continue to post the videos. I still continue to show up. I still continue to, like, I be having people say, I don't know what you're talking about. What you're saying doesn't make sense. This video sucks. This video is horrible. Like, I have people say that all the time to me. But I'm like, at the end of the day, like when I post my videos, I feel great. I feel like it's helping me grow. And that's really that, like, honestly, that is really what all matters to me. Godfather said, I don't understand how women do makeup so well. I F it up every time. You know what? It took a long time for me to get like good at my makeup. And I feel like right now I gotta start watching videos because I do it so naturally, but sometimes I be wanting like a more like a exotic look. But because I do my makeup so natural. And one of my friends, she told me that. She was like, bro, like too many girls be putting like too much stuff on their face. Like, and she showed me like the natural way, how to make it look natural. So now I just do it like that. Flaws, yeah, I'm everywhere near that. I still feel up all to hell. I'm working and making great progress. But listen, that's all that matters, baby boo. You're making progress. That's the thing. And I used to have people diminish my progress. If I know that I feel good about something, I know that I'm doing good, I used to have people come and tell me, like, you're not doing enough. Like, you can't tell me nothing. And the main people that have something to say are not even working on themselves. You know what I mean? So, but the thing is that, like, I know that I'm not perfect. I accepted it. So I'm able to live my life. I'm able to, thank you guys so much for 7 likes. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. I'm able to live with myself. I'm not perfect at all. I know I'm not. I am not. You heard that song? I'm not a perfect person. I never meant to do those things to you. And I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be. The reason to start over new. Oh my God, you guys. People be like, you don't like all that trap music? No, I don't. I don't. And the reason why I don't really like trap music like that is because every time like trap music, like it just brings something out of me that I don't be wanting to bring out. I'll be honest with you. When I listen to I was listening to like a Nicki Minaj song, and bro, I wanted to fight somebody. I'm being so serious. Like the way she was rapping and stuff, and she was talking about gangs and fighting and guns, and I was ready to freaking just grab somebody. I'm telling you. So that's why I always watch what I say. But Neek put me on. Dang, I can't think. It's an artist. Neek, what's the artist you told me about? Listen, at first when I was listening to her, my daughter was like, "Who is this?" And then like when I'm in the car playing her music. No, yeah, tell me, Neek. You put me on. My daughter's like, "Go back to that song." I'm like, that song touched you, huh? Let me see. And that's another thing, you guys. I have like a other side. Like, I'm really, really like gangsta for real. Like, I'm a female, a woman, but I was really like about that life. And that person that I was, I like keep that person like tucked away and prayed and in God's hands because I know how I am. I know how I am. And it's so funny is because like people used to always say so many things about me. And people be like, that little bitty girl, you stop lying. That little bitty girl, y'all scared? Y'all scared of that little bitty girl? Like, y'all saying like that little bitty girl is gonna do this, and people are like, that little bitty girl is no joke, right? Because you guys, I'm really small. I may not look like small, like, and like on video, but when you see me in person, it's so funny because, ooh, this looked a little crazy up there. Sorry. The heck was that? We'll make it work. People see me in person, they're like, oh, you're buff and small. I'm like, yeah, you guys didn't know I'm a little thing. Yeah, super little. Don't think she's nothing to me. True. It's serious when she got her arm crossed. Facts, bro. Matt, you did not hurt me. What are you talking about? Matt, you're beautiful. What are you talking about? Kevin, good morning. How are you today? God bless you. Texas, you have a blessed Saturday. Hi, I'm blessed, man. I'm ready to get my day started. Feeling good, feeling great. Want to have my coffee. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my beautiful place that I love so much. And I'm excited to get all my stuff. You know what? You know, you guys, you know what my biggest pet peeve is? I don't like when people come over my house and wear their shoes in the house. It really makes me mad. It really, really makes me mad. And the thing is, in my house, like, none of us wear shoes. I don't wear shoes. My daughter don't wear shoes. And what's so funny is that when people come over, even my daughter says, can you please remove your shoes, please? My daughter tells people that. I do not like when people wear shoes in my house. And I don't like it because I don't like shoes on my carpet. Because carpet, you guys, is so hard to, like, maintain. And apartments will charge the heck out of you for carpet. So when people come over, I bought a mat that says like, hey, your shoes are cute, but you got to take them off. Yeah. And I'm buying me a shoe rack. Like, you guys, I sanitize and I keep my floors hella clean. I keep my floors hella clean all the time. And I can't stand when people wear their shoes in my house, bro. Tracking all that dirt and stuff. Like, when I be mopping my floor, I be like, oh my gosh, this is nasty. Like, my floor is dirty. And then on top of that, you know, you be walking on the floor with your socks, then you get in the bed. Like, I was like, nah, we gotta, no. Yeah. So my family's coming over today, and they gonna see that little map that says, "Hey, your shoes are cute, but please remove them before you come up in here." You feel me? Shout out to Texas. I'm from Dallas. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to Texas. Godfather, I noticed that too. I finally put my pride to the side, got on my knees, face down on the floor, and asked God, the Holy Spirit, and allow God, the Holy Spirit, into my heart and soul, and things are turning around quick. Yes, listen, those prayers where you sit down and you get on your knees, I had a prayer like that last week, because I had to go off on somebody, right? And the things that I said were very mean, and that's the thing. That's the person that I told you guys. Like, when a person like I just don't get out of character. Like, I be getting triggered because I'm like such a good person, and people forget that I'm her. Like, people know. So like, after I said some mean things to a couple people. So I got on my knees. And I just start praying for like 15 minutes, Godfather. Like, like crying. Like, I was hurting and I was crying. And I did for like 15 minutes, right? Let me tell you how I know what you're saying is factual. I got off my knees, wiped my tears. My eyes were like super heavy, super swollen. My chest was heavy, my body was heavy. And I was like, just like, I got up, I was like, I got all that out, right? Ever since then, the situation and everything I was worried about, it was gone. I didn't feel anymore. And I've been watching church, in the church videos, they say, I'm about to go to the store. I need to buy me more makeup. I'm gonna go to the store today and buy me more makeup. But pastors are always preaching, and pastors are always saying, take all things to God. Literally, all things to God. Take it, everything. Leave it at his feet. Excuse me, my aunt told me that today. She's like, look, you can't play games with people. You gotta drop that weight. You gotta let it go. And when she said that, it's so hard to let things go. But like, yeah, I take all things to God. I don't worry about it. God always eventually handles it. And that's the thing. When you're doing what you need to do by people, and you're doing what God says, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Because God sees it. God sees it. And that's what I said. Before I used to be like, okay, I'm going to put my bare hands on you, and I'm going to show your motherfucking ass. Like, I felt like sometimes things need to be hands-on, right? Hands-on. And my brother was laughing at me last night because he was like, what's a crash out? I was like, when you just acting fool, right? And like, when I used to like fight all the time, and like, I used to thrive off fighting like 3 girls at a time, 2 girls at a time. I used to thrive off of it, like just thrive, like bing, bing, then go over here, you want some too? Bing, bing, oh, you want some again? Bing, bing, oh, you want some more? Bing, bing, y'all ain't gave up? Bing, 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 bing. Like, I used to feed off that, right? Because it was like, I had so much built up and I did not talk about it. So putting hands on people, it's like you show them. And I noticed when I used to do that, people used to leave me alone. I used to get bullied all the time. And once I put these little paws on somebody, they stopped messing with me. So I'm the type of person where like, I'm like, okay, like you playing with me. So I'm gonna show you what's up. Like, I'm gonna show you. And then people all the time, it's like, all right, I got you. And when I said that, literally, I got them, bro, I got them. But God was like, you can't do that. Like, you can't do that. It feels good in the moment, but it's messing up your whole entire life. So I learned that like my faith and me being like just a great person, a great God-fearing woman, like I learned like you can't always go about things like that. But when I tell you like my crash out days, I'm a retired crash out. But when I tell y'all like, it felt so good in the moment. But the aftermath was horrible. The aftermath was terrible, but it felt so good. It felt so good. So like, I'm proud. Before I used to be like, look at me. Am I doing good? Like, Now people be like trying to tell me something. I'm like, did I ask you? Like shit. Like, you know, like I'm proud. I'm proud of where I'm at. I know I made progress. I know I changed. You know, God knows I changed because everything in my life, you know, I'm touching is turning into gold, and that's because God knows that I deserve it, and God sees that the work that I put in. So when it comes to your family or even your parents, because you guys know parents be having a lot to say, it's not about them. It's not about them. Like, I know a lot of people want to please their parents. I always been the type where my parents, they know I'm not stubborn kid. I'm stubborn. I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. I don't care what you got to say. 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 I would tell the whole family, and I ended. Ended. Was it embarrassing? Yeah. Ended. That's the type of and people wish that they were like that. You feel me? Let me see. After several years, I've accepted that I can't do this. No, you can't, bro. I tried it. I tried doing life alone. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do life alone at all. I tried it. And I don't want to do it without God. But listen, people can walk away. People can leave me. So many people walked out of my life. Right? And guess what I told them? Oh, toodles, bye. Bro, I look to God in all things. I look to God to figure everything out. I told somebody that I was like, at the end of the day, I look to God. I don't look to nobody. No. What time is it? Yeah, I gotta get ready to go to this nail shop because this nail woman got me messed up, bro. I don't know what the hell she did to my nails, bro. This stuff is wild. Oh, let me see. After my show, was that you singing? You kind of got a voice. When? I actually do have a voice, but I just be playing around. Oh, you gotta go. Bye, banana. Bye. Godfather said, love you, banana. Bye. Where you going? That's what I'm curious. Where you going? Where are you going? Where you going? Where are you going? It makes you mad because you know about all the dirt, grime, and bacteria people walk on outside in buildings, tracking into your house. Yeah, facts. It's gross. Hi, I've seen you after a long time. Yeah, I haven't really been active on here like that. Yeah, I haven't really been active on here like that. Feel happy to see your fast speed, confidence, and conversation. I love that. And I love that y'all tell me because sometimes I'd be like, maybe people would think like, you know how I am and everything is like too much. So I love that. And I love that you guys can see like my confidence. I love that a lot. Don't forget, like the stream. Yes, if you guys like the vibe, please subscribe. I see there's 9 likes on here. Ooh, that smells so amazing. Ooh, love you guys. Love you guys, love you guys, love you guys. That's the power of a goddess. Noble, you was flirting with 3, I said guys at a time. Sound like how my mama was back in the day. But you speaking facts though. We have to take up, well, God, yeah, 3 guys at a time, yeah. Guys, yeah. Well, not really like dating, but like, you know, like just talking and stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like nothing like too serious. For me, it'd be the family members and friends. Noble said it'd be the family members and friends judging harder than the parents sometimes. But when you leave it up to God, it all works out. And you find out it was really because they are ashamed. Yeah, a lot of people are ashamed of a lot of different things. And a lot of people don't have the courage to talk or say things. Because a lot of people just don't have the courage, don't have the courage in general. But I can be honest with you, Noble. A lot of family members, bro, they do support. Like, I have a lot of family. When I post things, they love it. But a lot of my family on my dad's side, like, they 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we all got things that we battle with and that we deal with, but they stand on principle. Most definitely when it comes to family, like, they be right there for the fam. And they're really supportive. So I'm blessed on both sides, you know? But it's like, it do be family members that be having the most to say. But in my experience, my family may have like a lot to say, but they be right there though. Like, they be right there. They be right there. I'm new to the channel. You're very beautiful, pretty, and lovely. I also like your hair. Thank you so much. I love that. I'm going to like and subscribe. Thank you. Please do that. If y'all like what y'all hearing, please like and subscribe. I'd love to have you guys back. I'd love to continue to talk to you guys, all that. Like, I'll love it for sure. You see, everyone, let's please get the like and subscribe for this beautiful and gorgeous young lady. I love that. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, you guys. How y'all doing today? Nick, are you still here? Did you leave? Matt, did you leave? Noble said, nah, you not too much, my show, but I do feel a more calming, mature arrow come from you. Wow. That's wow. Listen. You are right. And I love that you said that, because you're like the second person that told me that. Everybody around me, they said, hey, I noticed that you're a lot more calmer. You seem a lot more happier. You seem a lot more, mature. And the reason is because everything that I've been going through has been really maturing and turning my whole entire life around. It really has, right? And I noticed that for me, I had to get out certain environments to really grow. I was in a lot of environments that was hindering me from growing and hindering me from being the person that I worked so hard to be. Like, when I was in a certain type of environment, it made me feel like I was small. It made me feel like I didn't matter. It made me feel like I was optional, and it made me feel like I couldn't really be who I am. Like, to be in an environment, I felt like I had to be my old self. It didn't have room for the new me. So now that I'm out thriving and I'm by myself, and I've been really following my faith journey, it has really taught me that, environments matter, and that, like, certain situations, certain people will really most definitely stunt your growth. Bye, Godfather. Thank you so much for stopping in. It will really, like, stunt your growth. So it's like, I was just trusting God, and God was like, trust me, like, we gonna put you in an environment to where you could thrive. And now I feel like I can really be myself and really thrive. So I gotta thank God for that. I gotta thank God for that. I hope everyone gives you the respect and love that you deserve. Actually, I've been getting a lot of respect and a lot of love that I deserve. Always. That's the thing. The good always outweighs the bad in my life. Like, yeah, things may be bad, but then there's a lot of good things. So I'm blessed. You know what I mean? And I wish the same for you. I'm not just saying that, but I wish the same for you. All right, guys, we're done with the makeup. And another thing is that, like, when I start being honest and living in my truth and sharing things, the devil likes to come in and tell me, now, why would you do that? Now, why would you say that? Now, you made yourself look like a fool. Why are you doing that? Why are you being bold? Why you post that video? They're not going to like that video. Why are you sharing your story? Who cares? Nobody cares. You got to know the difference between God's voice, and you got to know the difference between the devil's voice. And I feel like sometimes us people get confused on who's who. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like. I feel like we get confused on who's who, but we got to know who's talking to us. We got to know. You know what I mean? You got to know. Like, these past couple of days, I've been having a lot of people hit me up and tell me like how proud they are of me, and how they feel like I'm like changing, and how my story is powerful, and saying all this great stuff, right? Saying all this great stuff. And then last night it was like seeping in. I'm like, no, like, it was like the devil was like, hey, no, you're embarrassing yourself. Like, you need to be quiet. You need to not say nothing. Like, you gotta just know, like, who you gotta know these voices. You feel me? If that even makes sense. I want to be respectful to you always when I'm talking to you on your YouTube channel. You deserve to be loved, cherished, and respected all the times. I love that. I want to support you no matter what. Oh my gosh. Well, God bless your heart. God bless your heart, because I love that you, like, just feel, like you just want to just like pour into me. Like, I love that. I really appreciate it, for real. No, because the devil is a great deceiver and very tempting. I'm not going to lie. It's very hard to resist, but God's voice is stronger in the end. It is. And listen, Noble, I had to tell myself that because at a point in time, I feel like the devil's voice was stronger. I feel like the devil's, I don't even want to be saying this, but I feel like, you and somebody else needs to know this. I felt like I was like, when I be watching all those scary movies and all that stuff, and all those spiritual movies talking about demons and stuff like that, it felt like the demon and the evil was always winning. Thank you guys so much for 11 likes. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. Yeah, it seemed like the devil was like always freaking winning. So, and even when I pray, it's like, the negativity and like that was always overpowering everything else. So for the minute I was scared to even pray, because I was like, bro, like these prayers ain't going nowhere. But I continue to pray. I continue to pray. I continue to pray. I continue to pray. And God always showed me, like, I am the mega. I am God. I am the power of everything. Me. The devil is beneath us. So that shows who's the head man in charge. It's me. You know what I mean? It's me. But the devil's a great deceiver. I rebuke him. I always say, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, always. I'm like, one time I was like, devil, get the hell out of here. Get out of here. You're not welcome here. Get out of here. And he left. He left. So when you feel sin and you feel temptation and you feel envy and you feel sad and you feel depression, that's not of God. God is of light. God is of light. That's God. When you feel mentally sound, that's God. When you wake up and you've got peace, that's God. When you're not on edge, that's God. When you're happy, that's God. When you want to give, that's God. That's God. When you're not worrying, that's God. When you're giving everything to God, that's God. When your bills are paid and you're getting promotions and you're thriving in your job, you're thriving in your life, that's God. Okay? All that I said, that's God. When you're sad, when you're depressed, when you're envy, when you want to rob, when you stealing, when you drugged out, when you jumping into temptation, having a lustful spirit, having sex with everybody, when you want to smoke, when you want to gamble, when you want to do everything that's bad, when you're in a negative space, when you're in an angry space, that is not of God. That's not of God. G90, thank you for letting me be on your YouTube channel. I love and enjoy how you do it. You bring joy and happiness to everybody. I love you so much. I hope you have a great day. I love you. Man, we ain't even met each other like that. And it feels like I already know you. I feel like we already know each other. I love you so much. Like, genuine. Like, I'm not that type of person that just say I love you and don't mean it. Like, when I say I love you, like, for real, for real. Even when it comes to people I don't even know. Even when it comes to, like, people that I work with, anybody around me, like, I genuinely, if I'm saying that, I be struggling. That word, me and that word be fighting. I love you guys. I love everybody. I'm telling you. Noble said, Michelle, you speaking so fast right now. It's crazy right now. It's like you grew tenfold. It's like you grew tenfold in a couple of months. It's actually kind of scary. I'm proud of you. Thank you. No, but listen, bruh, it scared me. Like when I be talking sometimes, I don't even be knowing, like, I be like, who the heck is this person? Like even when I have conversations with people and I talk to people, right? I be like, what? Like, it's just, man, I'm telling you, but I'm telling you, Noble, like when you look at my life, God is real. I can't even explain it, man. Yeah. And God told me because before, like months ago, I felt like I was like such in a really, really like bad place. And God just kept showing me a glimpse of my future. And I would step outside and I look and I'll just like catch myself just like looking in the sky, right? And then I'll just see visions of myself. And I'll see myself like on the beach laughing or like on a podcast. Like just, I don't want to say too much of my vision, but I'm not a gatekeeper, but it gets deep. So I'll see all this stuff and then I'll like snap out of it and come back into reality. And I'm like, psst, I don't know what that was, but that ain't my life. And then it's my life. You love me? Yes, love you. Everything is good. Everything of God is good, better. Yes, for sure. I thank God for blessing me with a sweet, loving, kind, caring, God-fearing friend like you. I don't want to take your love for granted. Please stay safe and take care. You too. You too. You too. Yes. And you got to be God-fearing. I'm God-fearing because I seen, God showed me. You get what I'm saying? So, I love you guys so much. I'm about to get out of here, though. Beautiful Black Queen. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. You guys, somebody opened the door for me. Listen, it's so crazy because, like, I'm gonna tell my ladies this. I know that we feel like we always gotta put like makeup on all the time. I know we feel like we always gotta be done up. Listen, when you got a good spirit and you got a good heart, no matter what you're wearing, no matter what you look like, people see the light. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People see the light. So I was like walking and like somebody opened the door for me, right? And so I was like, thank you. You don't have to do that. And the person was like, nah, you welcome, queen. I was like, oh, I accept that. I love when y'all call me queen. I love that. I love that. I love that. Like for real. Like people see your heart, man. People don't give a damn if you wear makeup, not wearing makeup. Like people see your heart for real. People see your heart. All right, guys. I'm about to get up. I want to get like some coffee. You're more closer than just a friend. Maybe I consider you as part of my family. Hey, bro, you found me. You subscribe, you join. I'm so glad that I'm part of your family, man. You family. You family. I'm telling you. All my subscribers, they know it's love. It's y'all family to me. I love y'all. For real. You feel me? Noble said, yes, my show. People will see that light and godliness and might not know what it is, but they know they need it around them. Yes, Noble. I noticed that, like, and I'm pretty sure you notice it too. Like, when you're walking and some people, like, will just stare or, like, have to, like, hug you, have to touch you, have to, like, it's just, like, yeah, people see that light, man. They see that light. And a lot of people want some of it. You got good people that want it, and you got bad people that want it. But a lot of people want that light. All right, guys, it's 9:57. I gotta get going. I need to go over here, get my morning started. I really need to have them take these nail polish off my fingers. Because like, bro, I don't know what this girl did, bro. But like, can you guys see? Look at this. Can y'all see? This was hurting so bad yesterday. All my nails are doing this. Whatever she did, it's deteriorating and taking off my whole entire nails. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But I'm not gonna go back to her. Like I don't know what she's doing. But yeah, man, I gotta go have them take these off and I'm done. I'm gonna let my hands rest. Like I said, I'm just gonna get like keep growing them out, my natural nails, and just have them like shape it up and just like put stuff over it. But that's it. So I love you guys so much. Dang, why y'all always doing this to me? Why y'all doing? Now it's 5 people up in here. Why y'all doing this to me? I'll almost definitely come back on live later. I love you guys so much. Yo, what happened to your nails? She messed up, bro. Yes, like she messed it up bad. Like I don't think like honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think homegirl knows what she's doing. And like if you look at this now, like she puts it on too thick. I told her, I said, hey, like when you're doing it, it's too thick and it's messing up my actual nails. Like I don't know what's going on, bro. She messed it up so bad. And it was this little nail right here, bro. When I say that I was in pain, like I had to take some pain meds. You got what I'm saying? Like it hurts, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back to her no more. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna show them, and I'm gonna be like, hey, y'all gotta take this off. Like that's it. Like y'all want to give me a discount next time? I need my little feet done. Probably get my feet done soon. But yeah, she messed it up bad, bro. Like it's and my nails, like they're lifting. Like I don't know if you guys can see, like they're lifting up, and it's weird. It's weird. I don't know, but I'm gonna go right now and have them. You're dying beautiful. Thank you, yo. I love that. I love that. I love that, you guys. I love that. And you know, sometimes y'all probably think it's crazy. Sometimes I don't even like or putting up makeup because, like, because sometimes people like if I like go up to them or I talk to them, like they be like getting all nervous and it makes me nervous. So sometimes I like when I don't dress up and I be like down to earth because I feel like I can relate to people more. Noble said, all right, bye, my show. We love you, everybody. If you're new to the channel, here, make sure to like and subscribe and check out her channel for more content. Yes, you guys, yes. Thank you so much, Noble. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. And I love tapping in. Keep up the hard work, Noble, okay? Just know, listen, bro, I want to tell you this. I love you, and you're not alone, bro. When you feel like you have those hard days, bro, think back to our conversation. All right, be like, yo, my shell is going through the same BS. My shell's dealing with the same thing, bro. It gets harder out here. It's hard out here. People want to walk around here like everything's all good. No, bro, it's not always good all the time. But I don't mind putting my story out there and talking to y'all and putting my business out there so y'all can see, man, it be real. You feel me? It be real. It be real, all right? I love y'all so much. I got to get off here. I got to get going. Kay, love you guys so much. Like I said, I'm going to come back on here again and link up with y'all, okay? I love you guys so much. Please stay safe. Put God first. Just know that whatever it is you're going through, it's going to pass, okay? Like, we soldiers, all right? It's going to pass. I love you guys. Love seniors be confident. Seeing your fast confidence conversation after a long time, I feel happy. Hey, as long as I'm making y'all... Not making, but adding to your happiness, that's all that matters to me. Noble said facts, my show. Making me tear up, telling me this. Thanks for all the love and support. Don't tear up, bro. Don't cry, because you're going to make me cry. I've been crying a lot this week, because it's like, you know, I love you. I love you guys so much. All right? All right, gang. I'll be on later, okay?